a movie that you were able to make you go see, anime, Belle. Tell me about this.
Yes, so Belle is the latest feature film from Mamoru Hosoda from his studio. He founded Studio Chizu. Hosoda's last film came out in 2018, Mirai, forget. And Mirai was Oscar nominated for Best Animated Feature, becoming the first non-Studio Ghibli anime film to receive such a designation. It, of course, lost the Spider-Verse. But Hosoda is a huge, long-standing anime veteran, uh, storied career. This is his latest film, and it got by far the widest release in the U.S. of any of his films to date. And this is, of course, on the heels of a premiere at Cannes last year, of release in Japan last year. It was the third highest grossing film in Japan in 2021. But just got a release from G Kids, as most anime films do, and did pretty good business. But honestly, I would definitely recommend this film enthusiastically because I think it's a really smart modern day adaptation slash interpretation of Beauty and the Beast. Modern day in the sense that the subject we're set in the the present day, but we have this metaverse type situation called You. It's kind of like the Matrix, where everyone has their own personal anonymous avatars. They can do all these things like TikTok stuff and interacting and everything. It's basically all social media in one thing where you have your own, you know, avatar and stuff like that. And our lead character, Suzu, has her avatar called Belle, where she becomes this kind of famous singer, almost the way someone will blow up on TikTok for being good at something, right? And Suzu actually is the Japanese translation for that would be to Belle, funny enough, and it becomes a bit of a Beauty and the Beast analog because there's this beast figure, as you can imagine, also in our U-verse here. And I think what's really impressive about the film and is that it's so overstuffed with themes, specifically like themes about processing grief and online bullying and having self-confidence and even stuff like domestic abuse. There's a lot of stuff going on here beyond the usual beats you associate with Beauty and the Beast, the story. And it doesn't have enough time, I think, to service all of these themes. It has a lot of ambition. So not everything feels like there was more meat on the bone here, but I think all the characters surrounding Suzu, all like their real life counterparts and everything, uh, all those character relationships really make sense. I think there's a lot of really well handled tender moments here, and when you go into like that Met Uverse, the animation is really crazy but still really beautiful. And I was pretty impressed, honestly, just with kind of like the thematic ambition of our story in terms of what it's setting out to do. So I would definitely recommend Belle. Um, it's definitely a lot grander than just Beauty and the Beast. And I think towards the end, even some of the stuff happening in You is perhaps less interesting than what's happening to the characters actually in the real world. But I think there's still a lot to recommend about it.
It sounds really fascinating, and when you first said modern day Beauty and the Beast, I kind of was like, I don't know about this, and then the way you described it, it sounds like it's a lot more like thoughtful and exploring some really important themes of modern day. So that's really
Yeah,
cool,
totally,
and the
totally.
animation looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! It's really remarkable, and yeah, I think the movie has a lot to say. And does it say something super profound about all those things? Not necessarily, but it has a lot of important beats, I would say. And the Beauty and the Beast, obvious log line there is really just part of it, not really the main thing. So pretty cool.
Cool, awesome. Well, I'll definitely check it out whenever I can.